The sun is out again on a Tuesday night. 2 weeks in a row. Hip hip hooray. Welcome back to the Beef Barn in North Smithfield, Rhode Island. My name's Mark. I'm from Let's Go Car Cruising. I'm down here again because the weather's awesome. There's going to be a lot of cool cars here. We're going to get some stories and we're going to have a good time. So hold on. And we got something special coming. We'll see if you can pick it out. I'm not going to tell you about it right now. We'll see if you can pick it out in the video. Something new I'm going to try tonight. Stay tuned, get ready, and let's go car cruising. So we'll start off here, and they had me start a new row. Got the 60 out tonight with the top down so I can sit up straight in it. My friend Art's 78, friend George's 66 Galaxy 427R code. Nice little T-bucket Roadster with a Slant 6 Chrysler motor in it. Isn't that cool? 40 Ford, 66 SS convertible. Pretty rare car. I'm just gonna take a walk by, see what's out here tonight, and then we'll stop and talk to some folks. Bill's 76-pack Roadrunner. So a 65 Corvette convertible, big block, and I was explaining to the youngin' who's telling me about the new cars. On 65, there was no emblem on the driver's side, the left front of the hood. 66 had the Stingray emblem. Both the 5 and the 6 had this bulge for the big block hood. 65 only had the 396 big block. So this one matching blue interior, Nassau blue. Nassau blue was the most popular color for Corvettes in 65 and 66, I think. This one is just very, very nicely done. Love it. Beautiful car. Quite popular, a 1-year only engine. So Steve, you got something else to start the year off, and we haven't crossed paths a couple of times already,
No.
I haven't seen this one, so what do you got now?
This is a 1954 Pontiac Star Chief convertible.
Wow.
It's the first year, 1954 was the first year for the Pontiac Star Chief. So in 54, you could have a Chieftain or you could have a Star Chief. The Star Chief was a little bit longer, and the convertible was only available in the Star Chief. Now, 54 Pontiac, it was also the last year of the 6-volt system, and it was the last year of the straight 8 engine. And people say, I've never seen a straight 8 engine before. I says, think of an ironing board with 8 spark plugs. So
That's, I never quite heard put it that way, but
so this car has power steering, power brakes, straight 8. It was done before I got it, and it wasn't running, and I got it and finished the interior, put a top on it, and then I had to do the engine. So while I was doing the engine, I figured I'm going to rebuild the transmission because that's what I do. And but you know, the car was painted when I got it, and it's got the wire wheel hubcaps, which are a very rare option for 1954. It's just
very nicely done.
Kind of a, yeah, it's a driver quality car. It's a above average driver quality car. I took the bias ply tires off it because when I got it, it had brand new bias ply wide white wall tires.
And they're all over the road.
And all my cars have radials except my Nash Metropolitan. That still has bias ply, but when you're going 60 miles an hour, it doesn't matter. When you're going 75, 80, it's a different story. So
Right.
I put these tires on the car. I leave my shop. I go up the street. I'm going like 40, 45 miles an hour, and I'm saying, am I driving a new Escalade? Because it made that much of a difference.
It really does.
And with these early cars, when you put radials on them, the rims flex and the wheel covers turn and they cut into the valve stems. Well, these wheel covers bolt on, so they're not going to turn.
They're not coming off. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Steve, you continue to amaze me with different stuff all the time. You have too much fun, and that's a good thing.
The last 8 years of my life have been a lot of fun.
There you go.
Thank you.
Well, thanks again, and we'll see you out on the road.
Yes, you will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've had a couple of these on the channel before. I never had this one. This is a GTS Pantera, and that's what it looks like in the frunk. We'll take a walk down the side. Pantera GTS. Sold by Lincoln Mercury dealers in the United States with a 351 Cleveland in special transaxle. Fast GT. Yes, it is. So we're here with Paul, and I told him I had a little bit older Dodge Dart, but Dodge Darts are cool. So tell me about this one, Paul.
This is a 67.
Okay.
Had the car when I was early 20s. I had it for a few years, and I sold the car to get married, get a house, the whole 9 yards.
Life happens.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then about 20 years later, my wife started a mission, and long story short, I got the car back about 4 or 5 years ago.
So how'd you find it?
So she was going on a wild goose chase, couldn't find it, a lot of dead ends. Evidently, she was texting and messaging a lot of my friends behind my back, trying to surprise me, but couldn't find it anywhere. And then one day, one of my buddies forwarded me the Facebook ad, and it was for sale in Cape Cod from the original guy who built the car in the late 80s, I believe. So
Wow.
Called him up. He said he had 3 guys looking at it. My wife's like, you don't understand. My husband needs to buy this car now. So me and my buddy Ernie took a ride down and gave him what he was asking, and I got it back.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so
so-
was it like it sits now, or have you had to
kind
fix
of
it?
little things. I changed the wheels on it. There were some of the fiberglass, the hood had to be redone, fender, blew the transmission, acting stupid. So I switched that out. It's got a Dana rear in it now. Through the years, somebody put a Dana in it. So, but it's a 344 speed. A lot of aftermarket stuff on it. Fun little car.
But the story.
Yeah, the story is the car. We were just saying every car tells a story. So
Yeah,
it's definitely something. So it's mine now. It's not gonna leave me. So
There you go. Well, thanks for taking the time to say hello and tell me about it. And I love the stories because that's
what makes it, right?
what makes it. That's
Yeah.
what makes it fun.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks for your
thanks.
time. I appreciate it.
I'm going to see if I can get in and take a look at this, if you can see it. But the slide controls, there you go. Slide controls on the heater and the de-ice defroster. Isn't that really cool? The old Coots, one of Wally's cars. And he told me to get out my pen that writes big enough numbers, and this one's for sale. But unfortunately not ready for a purchase. But it's cool. Come around the other side. We'll come up on it. Mercury Monterey. And there's the information. Give them a call if you're interested. Come take a look under the hood. Very nicely done, period correct. All the bright work's very nice. Awesome. So you never know what you'll see here. Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Sharp car. Probably a lot of fun to drive. Aston Martin. Smokey and the Bandit Tribute. Started off as a 2012 Camaro. Take a walk around. Spoiler on the back. Proper Trans Am taillights. Wow, really sharp. And custom lightning rod shifter. Dressed up like a Trans Am. Like a Trans Am should have been, had Pontiac not gone away. Smokey and the Bandit Part 2. This one looks kind of original. Paint's a little worn, but that's okay. TA 6.6, automatic, T-tops. So this is a Monte Carlo Super Sport, but it sure as heck didn't come with that fat belly in it. Man, wow. Look at the nose of it, Monte Carlo SS. Take a look around the side here. Nice custom two-tone paint. So we're here with Kyle, and Kyle's got this really sharp red GMC. Now, what year is this, Kyle?
It's a 1955.
And it's awesome. I got to ask just one question, and
Yes, sir.
just to be a smart aleck first, does it drain the battery at night being so bright?
No, but I do disconnect it, though, you know what I mean?
There you go.
For different reasons, though, I think.
So tell me about the truck.
Well, it's well, as you said, it's a 1955. It's got a small block Chevy in it, turbo 350 trans, stock, more or less stock suspension with mono leafs. It's lowered a little bit, but it still got the straight axle in the front, and you know, like an old truck.
Yep.
Drum brakes and that. But the story is, my dad had always wanted a 1955 pickup, and my mom decided to buy him one for their 30th wedding anniversary. So I looked around all over the East Coast, and I found this one in Connecticut, Bolton, Connecticut. So I went down and bought it. My mom reimbursed me, and she gave the car to my dad for their 30th wedding anniversary.
Well, that's awesome.
And then they divorced 2 years later.
Oh,
But
I wouldn't divorce someone like that.
No, long and short, it just didn't work out. But
Right.
it's for the best.
Yeah.
But my dad kept the truck, and he ended up passing it down to me on Father's Day a couple of years ago. So
So
became
it's a family
my,
legacy now.
Family legacy. I'll pass it down to my two girls someday, and yeah, keep it around.
And I saw you've got them out with you tonight, and that's awesome. Get them involved early, and it's just good, clean fun.
It is always, and this is always a good show. So very
Oh, yeah.
family friendly. You know
It'll
what
be
I mean?
it'll be jammed tonight, I'm sure.
Yep.
They're still coming in here.
Without a doubt.
So cool. Thanks for telling me the story, Kyle. I appreciate it.
welcome.
And the
You're
stories are
welcome.
where it's at.
It is.
So we're making my new catchphrase and quote, and I think it might be original, but maybe not, but I'm using it anyway. Make memories, not excuses.
There you go.
So there it is, folks.
Words to live by.
Get out there and have some fun.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Kyle. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. Nice
We'll
to
see
meet
you again,
as
and we'll
well.
see you at your Red Devils show. Great
All
show.
right. Take care. See you then.
How's this for a Model A hot rod? Doesn't have the original 4-banger in it, but that's what they did. They stripped them down. They put flathead V8s in them, made them lightweight, and made them cool. So this is a bucket list for me. I don't know why, can't explain it. It's just cool. And, you know, take the side doors off. They come off real easy, and just have something to bomb around in. They don't go fast. They'll go about anywhere. But I don't know. Maybe someday. Have to. Certainly, probably wouldn't fit in my garage, but that's okay. They've spent most of their life outside anyway. What a humding-danger. So 70 Chevelle SS 396. We'll come up and check out. Very nicely done. 350 horse, so it's the lower of the horsepower 396 motors. It's just a cool car. It's nicely done. Red on red, black stripes, bench seat with a 4-speed. How cool is that? I'll get the cash and prizes down the bottom here. $3,918.40. Got some options to it. Man, if you only knew then what you know now, how many would you buy? And a little bit of everything here at the Beef Barn. Get yourself down here on a Tuesday night. And if you do come down here on a Tuesday night, take it easy on the way out. They've gotten some complaints from the local residents about the yahoos doing burnouts on the way out. So respect the place, or the police will shut it down and we won't have a cool place to go to anymore. Here's another one that you were absolutely big time styling in. 38 Buick convertible. And they were Cadillac-esque. But a lot of the more affluent people bought Buicks because you weren't so ostentatious and you weren't a target like you were in a Cadillac. Customers thought you were charging them too much money if you could afford a Cadillac. So you bought a really cool Buick. And you got some wicked style out of that bad boy. Alrighty, gonna take a walk out in the backfield now. The music from the DJ isn't so loud out here. We can check out some rides. And it's filling up quite nicely. Last week they had 295 cars. And I imagine they're gonna have more this week, just because it's a nicer night, a little bit warmer. And I'll get the number on the way out and I'll post it on the video. But everybody's out here having fun. 1941 Cadillac. Wow. What a beautiful car. 2-door coupe. Look at the style. This is the start of a little bit of fin on the back. And the chrome, I would imagine, is obscenely expensive because you can't buy any. You got to send it out and have it redone. Skirts on the rear fenders. Just styling. Kind of an Art Deco-ish, beginning of the Art Deco age. And room in the back seat. There you go. 41 Cadillac. The old Coots, a 40 Ford 2-door sedan. And the sedan just had a back seat. Fit the whole family in it. The Coupes didn't have a back seat. The sedans had the back seat and the bubble back trunk. What a sharp hot rod. Check out this 68 Camaro. Not sure what the color blue is called, but it's really nice. Nicely optioned. Z28 Rally Sport, the hideaway headlights. 4-speed on the floor, console. Rally wheels, rear spoiler. Nice car. 68 Camaro. Z28 Rally Sport. Nicely optioned car. It's got the DZ302. This one has headers on it. A little bit extra. What a nice car. So Jim's here with this Oldsmobile. Is this a 442 or just?
No, actually, it's an F85.
It's an F85. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about this. What year is it, Jim?
It's a 65.
65. Wow.
Yeah, it was born with a 330 and an automatic,
Okay.
and it currently has a 455 and a 4-speed in it now.
Oh, Well, that gets it down the road a little
Yes,
bit.
it does. Yeah.
Oh,
I've run it at the New England Dragway in Lebanon Valley a few times.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It runs 1240 at 111.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's respectable for a big car.
Yeah, I mean, no nitrous or anything. Cast iron headed 455.
And you can still street drive it.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
it's very streetable
Awesome.
for sure.
So I see the Red Devils Car Club, and before we started here, I told you we had a really good time. I kind of fell onto that show by accident last year. Had a great time at it, and we'll definitely be back to that one.
Yeah, we aim to have more of a party. I think we try to have fun.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it isn't.
That's a great thing.
And we do good out and support the other car club shows. We're pretty good with that.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice to stick together and support each other.
Keeping the hobby alive.
Yes.
Well, thanks for taking the time to say
my
hi,
pleasure.
Jim, and tell me about the car.
I love your videos. You do a great job.
Thank you. I'm having a blast doing them, and the fact that people watch them is just even better. So, so that's really cool. Thanks again, and
thank you.
Cruise the heck out of it. We'll see you on the road.
I do, for sure.
So Andrew's filling me in on all the cool new stuff because I don't know squat. And this is an RTR Mustang with the factory spec flip-flop paint. And then I'm going to get around a little bit of the light here and check out as I walk by the paint color changes. Wow. Got a little bit of that. Yep, there you go. Mustang RTR. So I got this pointed out to me because I probably would have walked by it, but it's a Dark Horse, and there is the Dark Horse emblem, and Brembo brakes, and tires that look like "Do not drive me when it rains." Take a look at the interior. Recaros. It's proper. It's got 3 pedals. Really sharp car. Thank you. Mustang Dark Horse. So, a 55 Chevy. Got Bel Air trim on it. 2-door hardtop. Got himself a manual in it. Nice black paint. Kind of Gasser era-esque. Really cool. Nasty motor in this one. Wow. ME36. Woo! Little walk around. Mike, what year truck is that?
51.
51. 51 Chevy. The Thriftmaster 6. Nice little truck. And the 55 Chevy. 2-door coupe. Post coupe, Bel Air. A little bit of extra oomph coming through the hood there. Cool car. Subtle paint. Very nice. Very tasteful. I like it. All right, folks, that's all for tonight from the Beef Barn in North Smithfield, Rhode Island. And I'm out in the back field here because the music in the front field is a little bit loud and don't need any of that copyright claim stuff. So we're going to take it easy. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you come to these shows, please be respectful when you leave. They got some complaints of people doing burnouts last week, and if they continue, they're going to shut the place down. And there was 387 cars here tonight. We don't want to lose a nice show opportunity like that, so behave yourself on the way out. Okay? Cool. Thank you. Again, my name is Mark from Let's Go Car Cruising. Get your cars out, enjoy them, have a good time, make memories, not excuses. Okay? Cool. Plenty of time left in the summer. The weather is going to get better. I've said my prayers. You say your prayers too. And maybe the rain will go away and we can have more of these cruise nights in more places. Again, get them out and have fun with them. And remember, let's go car cruising. So if you like this one, check out last week's event. I'll post a link to here. And I'll see you over there.